glad you're here. If you're not already following me or subscribed, please go ahead and do that early. So, we're going to talk about last week. So, last week was an interesting week. Number one, it was the last day of my class on August 22nd, which is also my birthday. So, I had to turn in my assignment. This class was a research class for my PhD program in cyber psychology, which I am super duper excited about. I was able to turn it in, and I got noticed yesterday that I passed that class. So yay me! I'm super excited about that. But the big thing that happened last week is I turned 35. I'm not gonna say the exact age. Stop being nosy. But here are some things that I've learned in the last year that really, kind of changed the trajectory of my life. And no, I'm not saying it didn't take too long for me to learn these things, but I'm saying that I knew them, but really recognized them last year. Number one, it's okay to do things by yourself. It's okay to do things by yourself. When I moved to Greenville, it was just me and my kids. And a lot of people were like, oh, Cassie, you shouldn't do it. You're a single mom. That's not a good idea. Da, 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 da. Literally one of the best decisions that I ever made in my life. My kids are happy and thriving. I'm happy and thriving to the point where I didn't have any negativity in my life, and I was able to make the big decision of having gastric, which, again, 47 pounds down. Very grateful for that. You can even see like my collarbone now. You could never see that before, but you can actually see it now. The surgery was life changing for me because diabetes is a killer. Nobody told you. I'm here to tell you diabetes is a killer. So listening to me is something that I really learned. Number two, anything that I set my mind to, I can accomplish. Literally. I have a master's degree in IT management, bachelor's degree in IT. I have 10 IT certifications, including PMP, and I am currently pursuing a PhD. When I say anything that you want in life, you can get it. All you have to do is trust yourself and trust God, and God will make it shake if it's meant to be, right? So really got to learn to trust yourself and trust God. That's a really big thing. I think a lot of people remove God from the equation, but God is the equation. So that's the biggest thing, is you really do have to learn to trust yourself and trust God. Number three, co-parenting. Sometimes it's best for your kid's sanity and for your sanity to just be a parent. Co-parenting isn't always necessary. When you have your kid's best interest in mind, they will always be successful. There's a lot of stigma around single moms and the kids not coming out great. I have two high achieving scholars in my house, and I am a primary single parent. Don't be afraid to make decisions for your kids without the other parent, because unfortunately sometimes that parent isn't capable of helping you with those decisions that you know are going to impact your children. One decision that I made for my son this year was dual enrollment. And as a parent that wants him to thrive, wants him to succeed, I had to make that choice so that he knows that he can do anything in life. And what a better place to start is when he actually gets out of high school. He gets to be a junior in college versus being a freshman. Quicker way to that law degree that he wants. You have to learn that some decisions, you just have to make them in the best interest of your children. And I don't co-parent with family either. I will listen to everyone's side. I really will. But when it comes to my kids, my job as their mom is to make a decision that both of us are comfortable with. Because one thing I would never do as a parent is make my kids uncomfortable. Number four, standards. I've been single for a very long time. And I learned that having standards is not a bad thing. You know who you're supposed to be with. And if that person doesn't meet your, if you meet someone and they don't meet your standards, even by a little bit, you shouldn't entertain it. And that has brought me so much peace, knowing that I don't entertain just anybody. I'm not going to entertain just anybody. I wish everybody the absolute best. But entertaining people just because I don't want to be single is crazy to me. I'm not doing that. So I'd rather just stay single and happy and sleep in my adjustable bed by myself than to have someone in my life or in my kid's life that's stressing us out. Not worth it to me. So I choose to be single. And I ain't gonna lie. I'm loving it. I'm happy. Number 5. I think I'm on number 5. I'm sorry. I go through the video and count. Number 5 is peace is priceless. Peace is priceless. Peace is priceless. I'm so glad that I chose my peace. If anything is going to bring me drama or conflict, when I say I remove myself fast, I remove myself so fast it's going to make your head spin. It's going to make your head spin how fast I'm going to remove myself, because no one is worth my peace. Number 6. I think I'm on number 6. Number 6, prioritize your health. You're going to get, the inevitable is that you are going to get older. Take care of yourself now so that you're not struggling when you're older, because I am watching family members that didn't prioritize their health deteriorate. Make sure you take time to take care of yourself, because a lot of people are going to say, yeah, they're going to assist you with taking care of you. They're not. You have to be able to take care of yourself in your old age. Or you need to have an amazing financial plan so that you can hire the correct people to take care of you. And you can stay in your house. Trust me, I'm watching a nightmare unfold. Prioritize your health. Number 8, love the people that love you. Sometimes you chase love and affection from people that don't have your best interest in mind. And all you're doing is causing unnecessary pain to yourself because you want to be loved by this person. It's not worth it. You might as well stick with the people that want to stick with you and keep it moving. Let people be miserable by themselves. Number 9, be honest with yourself. If you're depressed or having some type of anxiety issue, be honest with yourself enough to say this is a problem. If you're not saying this is a problem, it's going to become a bigger problem. And then your whole world's going to come crumbling down. Make time to be honest with yourself about the situation that you're in so that you can change it. I'm telling you, when you're not honest with yourself, you're not hurting anyone but you. Number 10, last but certainly not least, make sure that you are making room for what you want in your life. You can say you want something, but do you really want it if you don't have any room for it in your life? You can say you want that bigger space, but are you financially prepared for it? You could say you want that newer car, but can you afford the gas and the maintenance? You can say you want to be in a certain circle in life, but can you handle the conversations that happen in those circles? You can say a lot of things that you want, but are you making room and time for the actual things that you want in your life? And if you're not, why not? Do you really want it, or do you just want to hear yourself talk? Let me say that again. Do you really want it, or do you want to hear yourself talk? You have to make a choice. It sucks sometimes. Making those hard decisions suck. But when you make the choices, it's normally for your better. And you'll be grateful to yourself that you chose you so that you can make that choice to be the best version of you and get what you want, what you're requesting in life, and not just what people give you. I know, hard truths. But again, make sure you're making room for what you want in your life. Also, one final reminder, God don't have a budget. God don't have a budget. Go big. Go big. Because God doesn't have a budget. And God loves you so much. So please, don't hesitate to ask God and go to God for things that you know are wild. Because He wants you to have a lovely and beautiful life too. So I'm going to leave on that note. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching and following. Remember, you are always wanted. You are always loved.